hello everybody. Come on in. Come and say hello. 7:30, Tuesday night. This is where I'm at. We'll just get the other iPad up looking at me so I can see all the wonderful comments. Right, let me just whoosh that away. Do come in and say hello as you pop on in. Click on that. No, that's the wrong one. Trying to find myself. Literally trying to find myself. Hang on. There we go. There we are. Righty ho. Hello everybody. It is 7:30 on a Tuesday night. This is where you will find me. My name is Fiona and I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator based in Southland, New Zealand. And I like to do a little bit of crafting on a Tuesday night. Hello Jan. How are you? How was your day? Very mild in Southland today. A lovely warm day. Just Joycelyn, Jacinta's watching as well. Hello, hello. A really nice day. So I had a lot of fun crafting. I've been in and out and round about. Hey, Wendy. Oh, look, I can't wait to have a wonderful time with you in Sydney next year. It's going to be epic. So what have I done today? Yeah, a bit of crafting today, getting things ready. Yeah, getting things ready for tonight. And a few cards for Friday's class in Mataura. So if you're not doing anything on Friday and you happen to be in Southland, come and have a crafty afternoon, crafty day with me. I'd love for you to join me. Hello, Josie, Elaine, Evelyn. How are you? I hope you got my email, darling. Finally got back to you. A bit slack, wasn't I? And I will show you those cards after we've done some crafting. So last week we did the box card. This one here. Very popular. Loads of fun we had making these. So well done everybody that had a go. I'm just going to plug this in. I forgot to do that earlier. Hang on, I'll just put my hand in front. There we go. Should make a bit of difference with the sound. Okay, what did that say? I was just sitting here waiting, then I realised I hadn't put... Oh, Nikki, that's okay. Put it in, and I'll chuck your name on the wheel now, eh? While you're sitting there, and I'll put you in. Nikki, oops, CKI. There you go. I've put you on the wheel. All right, so just post your card. Hey, Beck, how are you? So many exciting things happening. If you're a demonstrator, I think it's tomorrow. Is it tomorrow we get to see the new mini catalogue online? Oh, is it? I'm pretty sure it's tomorrow. The 30th of July, I think it is. Hope it's not the 31st. I can't remember now. Right, so we're going to make a card tonight. It's a Z card with a twist. Z card with a twist. So I'm going to turn the camera over, turn the lights on. Hello, Arlene. How are you, my darling? Oh, I've been meaning to catch up with everybody in life. Mum actually said too, because I've been promising to take Mum to the movies, and we've just run out of time. So, and I've been meaning to do this and meaning to... I don't know where the bloody hours go, I tell you. Anywho, let's flip you over. No, wrong one. That button there. Push you this way. Push you around a bit. And we'll just drop that there. So, if we open this back up, my nice clean mat. Right. Do we need to come down and out a bit? I think we're fine, aren't we? There we go. So what we're going to need is a standard card base. So this is our standard, you know, what do we here? 21 centimetres by 14.9. Score it in half at 10.5 and give that a squidge with your bone folder if you had one. Oh, what's that thing sticking in the way? Oh, is that the light? Yeah, we'll try that. Hopefully it's out of the way now. There we go. Is that better? No, it's better, I think. So just a standard card base. And you want to put your decorations on the inside before we do the Z bit. So I've already cut some black and white here because I'm going to keep this one quite neutral. So I'm going to glue these down first. I'll just bring in my handy dandy glue gun. And I'll check the comments. Hello, Anne. How are you? Pull all the boogiery bits off. Right, here we go. So I'm just going to glue these black bits down first. I'm going to keep this card very neutral because the embellishments are quite bright. I've made some super fun samples to show you. All right. So put your layers down first. Hope you have recovered from your breakfast with Beck IT, I know, poor IT. I tell you what, Beck, if there's one thing that's going to give us grey hairs and wrinkles, it's not our men, it's bloody IT, I tell you. Okay, so that goes on there. Okay. It's taken me this long to get the hang of Canva. And then I've got some white. Like I say, I'm just wondering if I should put something on. I might just put a bit of something on there just to break the boredom. And I'll keep it in with my smoky slate. I have just got here some random stamps. What have I got? What have I got? Oh, here we go. I quite like this little splatter here. I've been using this stamp a bit lately. So I'm just going to put some random, every now and then if you just leave it white, it's a bit, oh good lord, that needs a blooming ink up, doesn't it? Let's use basic grey. Not enough ink on that to, I know technology, it sucks, right? But the good thing is we have all you amazing people out there that are so super patient. You're amazing, aren't they, Beck? Okay, because I have had my fair share of technical, oh crap, what's going on moments. I can tell you. One day I accidentally unplugged something and then it just went deathly quiet for everybody. So I had to stop the video, start again. And of course now that Facebook don't save our videos, I've had to learn how to upload them to YouTube and send the link so people can go and watch it on you. But it's good because I have noticed my YouTube channel, the views are increasing and my subscribers are increasing. So thank you to everybody that has hopped over to YouTube to watch my videos later on. I do appreciate that. So I'm just going to put a little bit of splatter on there just to take off the whiteness. So there we are. We would be lost with that. And that's the fun thing. I was just talking about that to somebody. Amazing the people that I have met in my life because of crafting. I'm just so, and I like Beck, and well, just everybody I'm talking to right now, if it wasn't for crafting, I don't know if I would have met yous, you know. Right, so we're going to put that down here, like so. That's going to go on there. Like so. So that's what you must put your layers down first, okay? You do that first. Now you're going to bring in another piece of cardstock. It needs to be the same width as the main card, so 21 centimeters. So I've got one here at 21 centimeters. Using the best trimmer in the whole entire world, I want you to cut that down to 2.5 centimeters, roughly. I'll just find the 2.5 centimeter mark. There it is. Okay, so I'm going to cut that at 2.5 centimeters, and then you're going to score it at 5.25, so 5.25 centimeters, 5.25, 10.5, and then I'm just going to flip it around and do 5.25 on the other end as well. 5.1. That's why I love this trimmer. You can do 1, 2, and a bit. You can go right to, you know, to the millimeter. Said it once, I'll say it a million times. It's the best trimmer in the whole world. Hey, Elizabeth Glassy, Grace, how are you? Oh, Grace, I cannot wait to catch up with you at On Stage either. Oh, my goodness. Okay, so now you've got this little W. I don't know why I called it a Z card, because it's more of a W. Anyway, I might relabel it. So you've got this little piece here. So it's basically quarters, and you fold it into the shape of an M. All right, then you get your adhesive, and you put the adhesive on one side like that. So obviously this is the open end, and this one's got a fold on it. So the fold faces inwards, and the edge faces outwards, and you line the edge up of that with the edge of your card, like so. And you want to make sure it's straight. Oops, I bumped that. That looks about straight, doesn't it? So it's going to be, so that bit there's glued down nice and straight. I'll just check that that's straight. Yep. Okay. I might just bring you down a little bit closer, just so we can see what's going on together. Okay, then you're going to fold that over. So basically accordion fold that. Then you're going to put the glue on the other side. Yeah, I've called this the wrong thing. I wanted to call it the Dangler card, but I thought that would be a bit rude. So now you've got glue on there. All you're going to do is fold the card over onto that piece like that. Hey, Leonie. Oh, yeah, I can't wait to see. I've just got so many people I get to see this year. Leonie, I'll get to see her in October. Haven't seen you for ages. So now it's stuck like that, okay? So you've got, you know, you can even, that'll be all right. As long as it's fold shut, doesn't matter, okay? And it's got to sit like that. So that's what we're aiming for. So I don't know why I wrote Z. It's more of a W. Anywho. So that's what we've got. Now, to save time, I've already gone ahead and pre-done my embellishments. So I used the Trusty Tools set. Now, you might not know this, but I got to present this set. We had an onstage online. I think it was called Onstage at Home, I think it was called. And I got to present this set. So I was really stoked because I love it. So I've done all the paintbrushes, and I've done 2 the same colour. So 2 green, 2 orange, 2 red, 2 blue, blah, 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 blah. Okay? And we're going to have these dangling down. These are the danglers. Because you've got to have danglers, right? You've got to have dangly bits, Jen. So I'm going to use silver thread. This is just cotton, silver cotton from the haberdashery store. Is that the word you say? Haberdashery? I don't know. Sounds like a fancy word to me. So basically, I just, I actually like to use, where have I put the jolly thing? Hang on. Oh, over here. What are these things? Stamp and seal. I like to just put the stamp and seal first, because that just kind of holds the thread where I want it. So the thread is going to go there. So as you can see, I've got the thread, and then I bring in a heap of glue, and I glue these back to back. Okay, so it does pay to have a symmetrical image, you know, something that's the same way forwards or backwards. Then you glue the other paintbrush over the top, okay? And then it's, get your scissors, and give it the old chop. Okay, so we're going to do that. We've got purple, we'll do the yellow one. So pop the, I use Trusty, oh, look, great minds think alike, Beck. She used it today in class. How cool is that? It's a great set. I was very lucky to present this. I've seen so many amazing things done with this bundle since then. I'm pretty sure it's still current. Someone correct me if I'm wrong. But it's been around for a long time. So if it is current, I doubt that it will be around much longer. Can someone enlighten me on that? I don't know. Would help if Fiona knew these things. So there is another one. So we've got the string. And we'll do another one. We'll go green this time. And, yeah, great minds, all right. Because we're just so freaking awesome, Beck. Can we see that digital catalogue tomorrow, demonstrators? Pretty sure we can. I watched the leaders thing this morning. There's some exciting things happening, that's for sure. We're actually allowed to tell you that there's actually going to be no celebration this January, February. Come December, they're going to do a much better promotion, like way better. So I'm really looking forward to that. I mean, celebration's been great, but you know, it's time for something new and exciting. So yeah, we're allowed to spread the news now. What should be my other colour? I quite like this blue. I'll save those neutral ones for the front, I think. Oh, 31st. God, I'm a day ahead of myself, Beck. Mwah, dang it. I was hoping that was tomorrow. No, that's okay. I'm busy tomorrow anyway, so that means I've got Thursday to look at it. That's okay. I thought it was Thursday, but, you know, I think there was a hopeful part of me. So if you're a demonstrator, you get to see the new mini catalogue on Thursday in digital form. And then in August, we get to pre-order from that new catalogue. And then customers get to order in September. So if you want stuff early, join the team. Right, we're going to give that a snip. So I've got 4 of those for now. Oh, look, I do 5. I don't like even numbers, you know me. Live with an Aspie. He can't handle evens. It's got to be an odd number in our house. So it's kind of got to the better of me. I feel like I'm Aspie half the time. I know I'm a little bit OCDC, but whatever it's called. I like things a certain way. Is that what it is? I don't know. I just like things in a certain way. And everything in my house has a home. And when you finish with it, it goes back to where that home may be. Right, so now I'm just twaffling. Okay, so now we've got our embellishments, right? So, love the set. Oh, still current. There you go. Go and grab it now, because I don't think it'll be current for the next catalogue. I'm pretty sure it'll be gone. So, yeah, grab it while stocks last, as they say. And I have thrashed this set. So now I'm going to stick that, what do you call this stuff again? Stamp and seal. You could just use tape. And then you lay your embellisher. It could be anything, whatever you're doing. I'm going to lay the cords down. Put that one there. Oh, that one needs to come down a bit. These are rather large compared to what I've used on my samples, but you'll get the gist of it. I'm going to come down about there on that one. I'm going to have them at all different lengths, okay? And then we'll put the purple one nice and low and towards the end. And then we'll stick the blue one up a little bit higher. Whoops. About there maybe. Okay. And then you're just going to snip off those ends of that thread, okay? Because we're going to glue paper over that, which will hold those threads down. So just give them a haircut, like so. Right. So we're going to cover that now with some pretty paper. I happen to still have, believe it or not, I still have some of the Trusty Tools DSP. And I noticed that there is, where is it? That one there. This one, well, that might not, yeah, it's on the back of the screwdrivers. Oops. So on the back of the screwdriver is this really nice grey, which I think I could put over the top there. All right. So that was 2.5 centimetres. So your DSP need, or your whatever you're going to cover those with, needs to be 2 centimetres, and this time 4.75. Okay. 4.1, 2, and a bit. Is Glennis watching? It's Glennis's birthday today. Glennis Jones. Happy birthday to you. I hope you've had a wonderful day. I wasn't quick enough. Glennis's son is the famous Hayden Jones off the telly. And he came here on Friday and I wasn't bloody quick enough. I should have asked him to come in and have a photo with us all. You know, a famous person in our midst, and I was just like, duh, I forgot all about it. Not to mention he probably didn't want to come in and be harassed by us a lot anyway, but you know, opportunity missed there, Fiona. But I'm sure he'll be back another day. So I'm just going to put these little grey panels over just to make it a little bit decorative and to hide that silver thread. Yep, happy birthday to Glennis. She's probably out for dinner, not watching this. She'll be at class on Friday, so I actually have a card for her. I went to Gore, forgot to put it in the letterbox. Oh, don't you hate that? But that's okay. Got to go to Gore tomorrow. Hopefully I'll remember tomorrow. So then I've put that paper, can you see, just to hide. And now we have our dangly bits. Okay, they might get a little bit tangled up, so you just got to untangle them. So I don't know if you can see that very, I mean, I'll show you, but you can see that there's dangly bits in there, right? So that's the fun part. Like, yeah, it doesn't show up very well on the camera. Hang on. Let's do it this way. See? If I hold it over there. Isn't it cool? And because I've made them back to back, even if they spin around, you can see they're the same. So that's pretty cool. Now we need to decorate the front. Okay, so I've got the front here. I have also got another piece of black, which I would, and you don't have to use gold thread, silver thread. You could use baker's twine. You could use strips of plastic, all sorts. So I'm going to pop the black on there now. And I went ahead and already embossed this white with that mini corrugated emboss, which is my new favourite. If you find, here's a wee tip, if you find that your mini corrugated embossing folder is ripping, the cardstock, just lightly spritz the cardstock with water before you put it through the embossing folder, and you'll find it won't rip it. Just a random tip there. Should save that one for Sunday night, shouldn't I? My Sunday night tips and tricks. But anyway, I'll come up with more by then. So a fair amount of glue on there. Pop that down. Da, 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 da. So I'm going to spread that out like so. Then I went, because these are the trusty tool dies. Now, because I got given them in the mail, I never got a plastic case with them because they hadn't been like manufactured when I was given them. So I've always had to keep them in this container. And then this is one of the dies that comes with it. Isn't it funky? So I'm just going to run some glue around the outside of that. And then I might just run some up every second row, because you don't want it coming unstuck. Right there. Oh, and it's your niece's birthday. Happy birthday to your niece. How old is she, Nikki? Hey, Cherry, how are you? What did Grace say? Grace loves it. This is really cool. Oh, thanks, Grace. There we go. So that's going to go on there. And then basically I've got some leftovers here. We'll use dimensionals. Chuck them up on some dimensionals. Everything's a bit flat, so we need to bring it to life. I say bring it to life. All right. Oh. Peel those off. 15. Oh, that's a fun age. I remember when I was 15. I was your worst nightmare at 15 because I had a driver's license, which I got the day after my 15th birthday. But yeah, so I was a bit of a rebel. Bit of a rebel. But I was actually discussing with someone the other day, just randomly talking while I'm crafting, about I'm definitely not the person I was all those years ago. You know what I mean? Like, there's no way I behave today like I did back then. No way in heck. I am such a different person. I'm going to go upsies and downsies, I think. Quite like that. And then we'll go back the other way. Like that. Shall I put that on, or should that one go sideways? Okay, so should we go red or green, and should we go upsies or sideways? Oh, that looks quite cool. Should we go sideways, ups and down, red or green? Yeah, let me know. While you're doing that, I'll get my sentiment ready. Oh, and hang on, I've got a third colour. Oh, I have got a third colour, so we could change the colour. Yeah, we could do that. So we've got a different colour. So do we go up and down, or do we go days with the days? Beck, I think Fiona needs a weeding pot. Oh, what's a weeding pot? Weeding. Oh, you mean them cricket things, eh? I've got one of them somewhere. Somewhere. God knows where. I've already stamped my sentiment, so I'm just going to cut this out. Actually, I'm going to... So... When it arrived, it said, "You're the most awesome." Well, I didn't like that, so I butcher my stamps. I chopped it up, and I've just got "You're awesome." So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to re-stamp that, because I've got a plan. What if we stamp that on here, and we'll do it in red. Okay, sideways, says Evelyn. Yep, sideways, sideways. Oh, okay, cool. So I'm going to put the "You're awesome" here on red, like so. Okay, so I want the "You're" in red. And then I'm going to get my snippadoodahs, best scissors in the whole wide world. Marilyn Brackpool, oh my God, am I missing you? You need to get your backside trackside. We need you back in New Zealand, Marilyn. We have missed your laughs, your stories, your... companionship. Oh my goodness me, every day I'm like, when does Marilyn come back? When does Marilyn come back? Okay, I'm just going to cut that out like that, and I'm going to glue it to a little bit of black. I'm just going to put that on there. Right, we're definitely going to go sideways. Just stick that up there, and just want a hint of black around the edge, Just a hint. Okay. I know, Marilyn, you just get home. Just get out of that Australia. Come back here. We need you back here, girl. Just know how much we met. Glennis Jones, happy birthday to you. We were just, if you go back in the comments, Glennis, everybody is wishing you a happy birthday. So I hope you have a good one. Right, so now I've got my awesome, and I'm going to go over the top of that awesome. So I've got a red yaw and a black awesome. So I'm going to pop that up on dimensionals as well. Da-da-da. A bright green or yellow. So I'm not colouring in another one. You only get red. I've already coloured. I should have gone through them before I stuck them on there. Okay. Was it? Banked the money for a metric arm. Oh, why thanks, Alison. Alison was here the other day and she was saying, oh, your video's in metric. I said, well, I can sell you a metric arm, and I did. I can sell anything to anybody. Right, well, I'm trying to at the moment because someone wants to go to Alaska. Right, chuck that down there, chuck that down there. I don't know if we're going to get a third one on if I stick this gigantic, what do you call it, sentiment on, but I like it. I want it on there. Right, so we're going to stick this over here. We'll just tuck that brush underneath, and we'll tuck that there. So that's going to go there. So I think we should have this one going here like that. What do you reckon? And I'm going to glue it flat sideways. Yep, that's what we're going to do. Right, thank you. Put the adhesives on that. I will definitely never part with this set because of the memories of being able to present it. So it'll be one that'll stay in my little treasure trove for quite some time. So there's the front, and it kind of needs some bling because, you know, Fiona can't live without bling. And I happen to have some silver dooms. Apart from me, you know, Gigi's the biggest bling lover. If you ever have any spare bling, you just send it to Gigi, especially sequins. She loves those. Just gonna kill me. Right, then we'll stick another one up there. Oh, get on there, would you? There you go. So there we go. So we'll move all this crap out of the way. So there is the front. I'm loving that. And then we've got our dangly paintbrushes on the inside. And because we made them back to back, should they swivel round, we're going to get the same image front and back. Okay, so if you pick an embellishment here, it kind of has to be symmetrical so that you can colour the front or the back. And you could put some words in here as well, but I haven't. What have I got? No. What did I put on the front? You're awesome. Okay, you're awesome. And then we're going to put the, oh no, I might put a birthday thing in there. I'll leave that blank. Right, I'll show you the samples I made. So the very first one I made today, I'll bring you down a bit more, is using this one, and I've forgotten the blimmin' name of it. I had it here, but I've put it back. It's a new one. It's the one we got at On Stage. I really love this. I've used Secret Sea and Cloud Cover with just a pop of Fresh Freesia. And so I love it. So on the inside, I've kept it super simple. Now, what I had to do here is, if I hold it up, I cut the blue one and then I cut a white one and I just glued them back because they're not symmetrical. So that's how I had to do that one. And then I've just got 4 danglers and yeah, they look really cool. Once again on the silver thread. So that's that. That was the first one. Had fun with that. Then the next one I did, I've gone monochromatic on the outside. So just some Coastal Cabana, a little bit of Winker Stella on the butterflies. I don't know if you can see that. And then on the inside, I've made it a bit more colourful. I've got some lovely red hearts and some coloured in butterflies. So, and then those butterflies. Now, see, they are on white baker's twine. So they dangle. I mean, I'll hold these up at the end so you can see when I turn the camera around. Then I thought, if you're going to make one, let's go big. So this is a big one. This is a 14.9. Hang on, get in there. 14.9 by 14.9. So just using an A4. And so we've got the lovely happy birthday on the front using the new banner dies. And then on here it says, make a wish, like on a star. And I've got lots of gold stars. So I have a star punch. And I glued gold stars back to back, and then I put them through the embossing folder to give them a bit of texture. So make a wish. I wish I had wish upon a star, but I didn't. But make a wish. So that's my birthday one. And then I was having so much fun with these, I made another one. So this one is with punches. So you didn't need to worry about, this is just using punches. And yes, there are lots of pearls on there, but I like pearls, okay? Oh, thank you. Impressions of Bloom. Thank you, thank you. Grace, you're amazing. So this is where I'm going to show you. I was using, this is called Pool Party. And I thought, oh, what bright colours go with Pool Party? Da-da-da-da. Grab yourself a Stampin' Up colour wheel. So I came down here and I put the triadic arrow onto Pool Party. So you can see that arrow points at Pool Party. And it says Daffodil Delight that way and Cherry Cobbler that way. Daffodil Delight, Cherry Cobbler. So that's what we have got. Daffodil Delight and Cherry Cobbler. And wow, does that not pack a punch? And then I've embossed the white background. So I've gone sideways this time. So this card is this way. Hang on. It's a long way. So it's 10.5 centimeters by 29.7. Score it in half at 14.9. And then you do a strip here the same length and you score it at 7.25, 14.9, 7.25. Okay, and then I put the cute little flowers on the inside too. And then my big fat gooby fingers, I put red ink on here. So I had to cover that up because I hadn't made a mess. But how cool is that one? I quite like, this is actually probably my favorite. I love the front. I thought that was pretty cool. So what do we reckon? Are you going to make one of these girls? I hope so. And of course, here is the one we just made tonight. Yay! So thank you for putting up with me for that. We're going to turn these off and we're going to flip the camera. Oh no, I'm going to just show you one other thing before I go. Bring you back. Sorry. So on Friday, we have got a card buffet as well as scrapbooking. I'm going to show you 3 of the cards. And these cards are probably going to go to Miller's Flat. So if you live anywhere near Miller's Flat and you would like to join us for a day of crafting, do get in touch. We're going to be there on a Saturday. So do come and visit us. So this is just a whole bunch of stamping, making our own background paper with some simple banners. Really easy peasy. Nice card. And then we're going to do this one. Oh, love this card. So here's a nice wee card. Nice little happy birthday card. And just some stamping again. Getting those stamps out. And then this one is new product. So this is brand new product. This is a new Christmas ornament, which you get to 3D. And of course, I love pink at Christmas time. So the card just folds up onto a little easel like so. Merry Christmas. I love Christmas. So that's what we're making. 3 of the cards, 3 of lots that we're making on Friday. Yeah, Friday. Right. Now, we'll turn this over and give away a prize. Just turn that off. Right, okay, bear with me while I just flip you back over. Thank you. And we'll go up a little bit. Ooh, not too much, I'll fall off. And then we've got the butterflies on the inside. Yeah, it just dropped out for a sec there, Josie. I'm not sure why. Maybe someone hit one of the... we have had a lot of accidents down here lately. And then this one with the Impressions of Bloom. Oh, and they do get a bit tangled, but just give it a shake and it comes free. Okay? And then, of course, lucky last was the the big one. The big one. There we go. Yeah, I think the SIRI, I spoke to it and it came. So I think that's what it might have been. Because SIRI should just pops up. You know who I'm talking about. I'm not going to say it because it'll appear. And then we've got our stars. Wish Make a wish on a star. So there you go. No, I think it was me mentioning that word. And it pops up all the time. I'm like, go away. I wasn't talking to you. You know who I mean. Right. So last week, as I say, we had the card in a box, or box card as we like to call it. And I'm just going to have a look. 18 of you gave it a go. Well done. Would have liked more. But 18 is sufficient. No, 18 is very good. So we had Marilyn Clark, Margie, Lynn J, Leslie, Emily, Joy, Jan, Raywin, Carol, Anne F, Josie, Barbara, Wendy, Leonie, Ollie, Beck, Linda, and Nikki. I know. It was the SIRI needs to... If I knew how to turn it off, I would. Okay. But then again, I often call out. They go, how do you spell this? Because spelling's not my strong point. Okay, everybody. So thank you so much for having a go at the box card. So here is all your names. I'm going to hit the wheel and we're going to give away a prize. I'm going to peek around the corner. Oh, rub your knickers, cross your fingers, cross your toes. Who have we got? Oh, we're going to fight it out with the locals. Raywin! Congratulations, Raywin. Amazing. Now, Raywin's in my team. She comes every single Friday to class and she makes the best, and I say the best pikelets ever. And it's not just the pikelet, it's the cream, and then she sprinkles the raspberry stuff and the chocolate. Oh, they're just to die for. I'm not supposed to have them, but so, and she then, if she's not bringing the pikelets, she makes the it's got jelly. It's like jelly, red jelly on a shortbread with a thing in the middle. Don't know what it's called. Oh, anyway, let's get a prize, eh, Raywin? Right, let's have a look at what I've got in my jar. Because she's in my team, I don't know what she has and hasn't got. But you know what she probably has got, but you can never have too many? Winkestella. Winkestella for you, my doll. And actually, I'll give her one of these as well. She can have a Winkestella and a blending brush, because no matter how much of these and these you've got, you always need more, right? So that is for Raywin. And I will give that to her on Friday. Put that back up there. Right. So thank you, everybody. Oh, and Lynn, I've got your card kit. Oh, it's down here. It arrived today. If you're free on Friday, pop in. I've got nowhere to go on Friday, so feel free to come for the day. Anyway, that's for Raywin. I'll just get my handy dandy pen, which I just happen to have one over here. Write your name on it so don't forget. So thank you for joining me. Now what I'll do is I'll put a post up tomorrow. Pink biscuit. I don't know what it is. It's red jelly on the top with a white thing in the middle and a shortbread, like a crusty biscuit base on the bottom. It's freaking awesome. And her pie, I call them picolets. And she brings the container of picolets and I put them in the kitchen. And then at morning tea time, I just sort of call out to the girls. I said, I'm just taste testing the picolets to make sure they're good enough to eat. And then I go, oh, I've just got to try a second one, just to make sure the picolets are good to go. And I can hear fits of laughter coming from the thing. Jelly slice, yeah. I don't know what the white bit is in the middle, but and tasty. I'll tell you what, and Alison, she is an amazing baker. I'm very, very proud of her. They don't have to bring anything. They don't. I have things here. But it's so amazing because we do get so spoiled on a Friday with lots of yummy treats. Last week we had, might have been the week before, Alison made ginger nuts. Oh, mate, you'd never buy a shop ginger nut after having one of hers. Mwah, delish. Once again, shouldn't really be having them either. Right, well done. Oh, is that why? Probably, yeah. You shouldn't really have condensed milk either, Fiona. Absolutely, Beck. I've got to take one for the team. The sandwiches, I always try one of them just so no one, you know, I've got to make sure everything's good to go. And apparently I make a good cup of tea and coffee. I've never drunk tea or coffee, so I wouldn't know if I make a good one or a bad one. You just get what you get. But there you go. So, I'll put a post up tomorrow, and then I'd love it if you guys had a go at, I'm going to call it the Dangly card. I think I called it a Z, as in a Z. It's not a Z, it's a bloody Dangly card. We're going to call it the Dangly card. You got to have your Dangly that's showing. So, I hope you have a go at this. It's super easy. This piece here just has to be the same length as the card, and then you divide it into quarters. So if this is 21 centimeters, these are going to be 5.25 apart. And if you decide to make a big one, which of course this is 29.7 centimeters across, then these are going to be 7.25. Oh, see, and if they get jingle, you just give them a wiggle when they come apart. I freaking love it. All right, that's me for tonight. Thank you so much for joining me. We are only 12 minutes overdue. Better late than never, I say. Take care, have a wonderful week, and have a go at that. I'll put up a post tomorrow. Then this video will be transferred over to YouTube. So if you want to watch it in a month's time, that's where it's going to be. Because as you know, Facebook do delete them after 30 days, I think it is. So if you want to know my YouTube channel, everything I do is Fifi Stampin', and that's F-E-E-F-E-E. Some people look up F-I-F-I, but it's F-E-E-F-E-E. Oh, Dot's got her tickets. Did you know Dot is coming all the way to our live-in retreat? I feel so blessed to have her coming all the way. Challenge acceptance is back. Excellent. I expect 2 from you, Beck. All right, everyone. Bugger off. Have a wonderful evening, and I will catch you on Sunday night with the tips and tricks, and you'll see a sketch challenge on Friday. Bye, everybody.